Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some truly surprising NFL news that's got fans talking all across the league. Canadian running back Chuba Hubbard, who has been with the Carolina Panthers since he was drafted in 2021, has officially left the Panthers and joined the Dallas Cowboys in what many are calling one of the most unexpected moves of this offseason. If you're a fan of either team or just follow the NFL closely, this is a development you don't want to miss because it has a lot of layers, from team strategy and player development to future potential for Hubbard himself. So let's get into the story behind this trade, what it means for the teams involved, and why this could be a game changer for Chuba Hubbard's career. First off, let's take a moment to appreciate who Chuba Hubbard is and why this move is such a big deal. Hubbard's journey to the NFL is pretty remarkable and a great examples of perseverance and talent paying off. Born and raised in Edmonton, Alberta, Hubbard is part of a growing group of Canadian athletes who have successfully made the leap to the American football stage, which is no small feat given the differences in the sport's culture and infrastructure between the two countries. His talent was obvious early on, and his performance at Oklahoma State University really cemented his status as a rising star. During his time in college, especially in the 2019 season, Hubbard put up jaw-dropping numbers. He rushed for over 2,000 yards and scored 21 touchdowns, showcasing not only raw speed and agility, but also a remarkable ability to read defenses and break through tackles. He was a workhorse back for Oklahoma State and an integral part of their offense. Like, that incredible college performance caught the attention of NFL scouts, and the Carolina Panthers saw enough promise to draft him in the 4th round of the 2021 NFL Draft. The Panthers were hoping Hubbard could be the answer to their need for a strong, versatile running back who could not only carry the ball but also contribute in the passing game. As a rookie, Hubbard had moments where he flashed the kind of explosiveness and vision that made him a standout in college. He showed that he could make defenders miss and pick up yards after contact. Yet, despite these flashes of brilliance, his tenure with the Panthers didn't develop quite as smoothly as many had expected. One big reason for that was the depth chart and the constantly shifting dynamics in the Panthers' backfield. You've got to remember, the Panthers have Christian McCaffrey, one of the most dynamic and well-rounded running backs in the league, though injuries have hampered his availability in recent years. Alongside McCaffrey, the Panthers roster has included other backs like Deonta Foreman and various newcomers, which created stiff competition for touches. The coaching staff had to make some tough choices on how to allocate carries, especially as the team looked to find balance and consistency on offense. Reports from inside the organization suggest that while Hubbard was valuable, he was perhaps not quite fitting perfectly into the role the Panthers envisioned for their running backs. The team's offensive scheme seemed to favor backs who could contribute more extensively in pass protection, or those with a slightly different style of play. Ultimately, the Panthers made the decision to part ways with Hubbard, a move that caught many fans and analysts off guard. Some saw it as a tough but necessary roster decision, while others thought it might be premature to give up on a young talent with so much upside. The Panthers are likely trying to recalibrate their roster to better fit their offensive philosophy and possibly get some value back through draft picks or other considerations. For Hubbard, this trade opens a new chapter and gives him an opportunity to prove himself in a different system. That brings us to the Dallas Cowboys, who have swooped in to acquire Hubbard. This move makes a ton of sense when you consider what the Cowboys are trying to do with their offense and their current running back situation. The Cowboys have a storied history of powerful rushing attacks, and while Ezekiel Elliott has been the face of their running game for years, his recent performances have been less dominant. Elliott has faced some durability questions, and his explosiveness has declined somewhat, prompting Dallas to look for more depth and versatility in the backfield. Tony Pollard, Elliott's current backup, has been impressive as a complementary back, showing excellent big play ability and speed. But the Cowboys seem to be thinking ahead, trying to diversify their running game with players who bring different strengths to the table. Chuba Hubbard fits this mold perfectly. He's fast, agile, and capable of making defenders miss in open space. Unlike Elliott, who is more of a power back with a north-south running style, Hubbard brings a bit more lateral quickness and fluidity, making him dangerous in space. He's also a solid receiver out of the backfield, which is key in Dallas's offense, which often features running backs catching passes and creating mismatches against linebackers or defensive backs. The Cowboys' offensive scheme values versatility, and Hubbard's ability to contribute in multiple phases makes him an intriguing addition. On paper, this looks like a perfect marriage of player skill set and team need. From a strategic perspective, the trade is a calculated risk for the Cowboys. They didn't give up a huge haul to acquire Hubbard, which means if he pans out, this could be one of the steals of the offseason. For Hubbard, the change of scenery is crucial. Sometimes a player needs that fresh start to fully unlock their potential, and Dallas offers a bigger platform and arguably a more stable offensive environment compared to what Hubbard experienced in Carolina. Fans of both teams have had strong reactions. Panthers fans are understandably mixed. Some feel the team is making a mistake by letting go of a young, talented running back with untapped potential, while others are optimistic about what the Panthers will do next with their backfield. Cowboys fans, meanwhile, are excited. Many see Hubbard as a potential spark who can help the team's offense stay explosive and fresh throughout the long NFL season. Social media has been buzzing with opinions ranging from outright hype to cautious optimism. Some fans have compared Hubbard to younger Ezekiel Elliott, praising his vision and burst, while others emphasize that he still has areas to improve, especially in pass protection and consistency. When we look at Hubbard's career so far, it's clear that he's still developing. The NFL is a tough league, especially for running backs who have relatively short careers and must constantly prove their worth. Hubbard's best attributes are his speed, his ability to gain yards after contact, and his versatility as a receiver out of the backfield. Those traits will serve him well in Dallas, where the offense frequently relies on creative play calling and quick passes to the running back position. The Cowboys' offensive coordinator will likely experiment with different packages to see how best to utilize Hubbard alongside Pollard and Elliott. The potential for a three-back rotation could keep all of them fresh and unpredictable, which is exactly what Dallas needs to stay competitive in a tough NFC East division. Looking ahead to the upcoming season, if Hubbard can stay healthy and adapt quickly to the Cowboys system, we could see him making significant contributions early on. His explosiveness could translate into big plays in open space, like especially on screens and swing passes where his agility and speed can overwhelm defenders. In addition to that, his ability to read blocks and find cutback lanes could help the Cowboys maintain a balanced rushing attack. If the offensive line holds up and the passing game continues to demand defensive attention, Hubbard could find more room to operate and create. This trade also holds broader significance beyond just team strategy. Chuba Hubbard is part of a wave of Canadian football players making their mark in the NFL, and his success could inspire more young athletes from Canada to pursue football at the highest level. His journey from Edmonton to the NFL is a testament to his talent and work ethic, and now with the Cowboys, he has a golden opportunity to further elevate his career. The Cowboys, meanwhile, get to add a player with a fresh, hungry mindset and a lot to prove, which can be exactly the kind of energy that invigorates a team. To sum it all up, Chuba Hubbard's move from the Panthers to the Cowboys is more than just a trade. It's a story of opportunity, potential, and change. The Panthers are betting on restructuring their backfield and focusing on their core players, while the Cowboys are taking a calculated gamble on a versatile, talented back who could very well become a key piece of their offense. For Hubbard, this is a new start, and it's one that holds a lot of promise. Whether he becomes a breakout star in Dallas or just solidifies himself as a reliable contributor remains to be seen, but what's clear is that this move has everyone talking, and that's what NFL offseason drama is all about. So, what do you think? Are the Cowboys getting a steal? Did the Panthers make a mistake moving on from Hubbard? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. let's get a conversation going. If you like this deep dive and want more NFL news, analysis, and player profiles, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update.